Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Caught offside that time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking.
And a header! Goal, Milan!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, perfectly measured that. So much time and the shot! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There's the shot! That's really well cleared. And the volley. Beckham gets it clear. Costa Curta. David Villa. He's through, now is he in? And he's taking no chances there. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Messi. Neymar in acres of space out wide. David Villa. Look at... And the shot! It's there! And the comeback is complete!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stoichkov. Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Stoichkov plays it short. And here's Stoichkov.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to just...
Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pirlo goes short. Gets his head to it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. David Villa gets it away. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yamal is flagged offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is a great pick out. And the shot! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Now the finish! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Otto. Now it's Stoichkov. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Stoichkov. Beckham. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of...
It's Neymar! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Costa Curta.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Header! Harmlessly behind.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that is that. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. Look at the space here. Soboslai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. And he'll shoot here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gilberto Silva can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he put it away? Eto'o! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, given away. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well timed, excellent interception. Done delicately. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gerrard. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
In for a header! Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lahm. It's Hullet. Gilberto Silva. Lahm. And he's picked out the run. He's got away with one there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Eto'o. He's played him through. There's the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eto'o. Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Abiati deals with it effortlessly. And the counter is on. And it's Gerrard. Adams calmly anticipates. Rummenigge.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Attendance for this match was 71,898.
Eto'o. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. Can he finish? Goal! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cruyff really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill, and for me it was controlled perfection.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed.
There's the hit! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Pull it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Eto'o. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pirlo. That's Eto'o. Batistuta. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Has a go! They've scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now?
And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Eto'o. And he's straight offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread it left. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Batistuta! Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Drogba. Great ball if he can get there. He's got the shot away! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi, and here's Yamal. And no, he's seen through all of that. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Great hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's been cut out, well played. He's having a go! Terrific save by Abbiati! And here's Drogba. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Being displayed on the screen.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's away. Can he finish? They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And it's Drogba. Foot in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
So we've reached the hour mark. Eto'o. Batistuta! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Pedri. Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Eto'o, and he's picked out the run. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! AC Milan are all square. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
A real chance if he can get through. Kimmich. Good read, needed to be. He's going for goal! Costa Curta with the clearance. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Rice. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Rice. He's got to be in here! Well, so that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Batistuta. Costa Curta is there to clear. Camavinga. Zaire Emery. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Owen. And he's had it nicked away. That's a little off target. Tonali. And it's Owen. Zaire Emery. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Camavinga. Batistuta looking to run onto it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Throw in. Gets his pass away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Decent hit! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Ribery.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time.
And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. McAllister. Deftly done. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zaire Emery. Pirlo. Now it's Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get rid. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, there's the clearance. Van Balten getting this one clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Can he finish? And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed out...